welcome to Dhartos podcast session, and this is episode 2, which is going to be getting to know me. Before we dive into episode 100, 200, it's very important to know who I am and some things to know about. So let's get started.
So should I read your questions or you read it?
I'll read it.
Okay.
Okay. Question says, for someone meeting you for the first time, how do you usually describe yourself, and why does it not fit into one sentence? Okay, why it won't fit into one sentence is because I do a lot of things thanks to Nigeria. I am Oluwatosin, Victoria Adejayo, and I am a product designer. I am an instructor. I am also a founder and also a CEO. And now I know it doesn't fit into one sentence. I am a founder of DesignCave, the DesignCave Foundation for Innovation and Social Learning. It's an NGO whereby we run free 6 weeks UI UX training, beginner levels. And we are duly registered as an NGO. At the same time, we have a Slack community where we engage with ourselves, weekly activities. We have a mentorship program as well, where it's a 3-month mentorship program. If you're interested, if you're done with EPC, you can just enroll. And we also have this advanced learning. We have an advanced learning program where we tell you these are certain design academies that we partner with. And to the glory of God, I think we have a partnership with DMS, Design Mastery Data, and Dev and Design. Same with, I am a CEO at Edufund. Edufund is a company, sorry, it does not fit into one sentence. Edufund is a company where we'll be producing or releasing digital educational content, and our first pilot product is Funhedo, which is an offline first kids app that will be catering for kids between 3 to 16, and we have some things cooking for 3 to 10 already, so watch out for that. So yeah, I'm also an instructor at DMS Design Mastery Starter. I'm the founder of the academy, and so far through me, if I'm not exaggerating, I think I've taught almost like 20 people between 2025 and now, and I can't count numbers of people I've had to like put through. Not like I know what I am doing, but God helps me to have an answer to their questions. So I think that's enough. So can I read the second question?
Yes.
Take us back a bit. What first pulled you into design, and what made you stay? Okay, little backstory. I've always loved design since 2019, 18. No. 2013, 12. But then I was just a graphic designer. That's when I was learning. Days when you had to go to use computer training center to go and learn how to use stuff. Yes, that's when I started doing graphic design. I was very good at using CorelDRAW and all of that. Then I stopped when I got admission into school, and when I graduated, I was serving in Abeokuta in 2021. When I just felt like the love for design was coming back. I've done a lot of walking around, hustling, and all of that. But it is what it is. So I started product, and it has been very wonderful. I loved it. So why am I staying? Because I still enjoy it. Maybe I'll still enjoy it, I don't know. Yeah, thank you. Okay, alright. You've spent over 4 years, really, in design professionally. What's one early lesson that you think has shaped how you work today? I think it has to be consistency, yes. I am someone that everything I set my heart to do, I do it. I will not do it if I'm not interested. I won't even start it if I'm not interested. So I think one of the early lessons is consistency. That is why no matter the setback I have, as long as I've made up my mind that I want to do something, I'll definitely do it. I don't care if it's going to take me 10, 15 years to achieve it, but I'll do it. So I think that it was a very early lesson because my family experienced some things early 2007 and 8, 9, 10. So I learned on time. Yeah, thank you. Okay. At what point did design move from a skill and a responsibility for you? At what point? I think it has to be 2023. Yeah. At 2023, and then I no longer see design as a skill for me. It became something that I want to wake up every day and want to do. Design became something that I just want to do it. It doesn't mean what is happening. It doesn't mean I'm tired. Even when I'm sick and tired, I still wake up like every day to want to do it. So at 23, it became more than just a skill. It became a responsibility, yes. And something that really happened was because I met some certain people. It took a drastic turn, a very positive one, and I just felt like I think I really want to do this. So yes, that's it. Okay. Oh, this one has 3 questions. You are not just a designer. You are a mentor and instructor. What made you start teaching what you know instead of just keeping it to yourself? Okay, and growing. What made me? Okay. Should I say it's I'm looking at in my family, we have this need to always give back. Yeah, I had a mother that even from her 1 kobo, she probably still wants to break it into shillings for you. So for me, when I started mentoring and instructing, like say 2 years now, officially like professionally like a year now, I realized that every time I tell you what I know, I learn something new. Because when in school, if I should finish reading for the exam, I still have that joy in me to still sit with my classmates and tell them, oh, this is what I read, this is what I didn't read. Then I realized that when I'm discussing with them, even some ideas, some things that I forgot, I'll remember. So teaching, mentoring, instructing, whatever English that it falls into, is not because I have a lot of time on my hands. No, it's because it helps me keep my brain afresh. And at the same time, for GMS, it's a paid academy, except on those I put on scholarship. I still put food on the table. Thank you. Oh, okay. So before I read this, I'd like you to know that Dhartos Talk podcast session is live again, and you can always subscribe, get to know me, and like I said, if you're interested in coming around, you're my friend that wants to sit with me and talk about some things, wants to assist me, help me grow, please hit me up. Now, we're going to be asking our last set of questions, and we'll continue to get to know me session in the next 2 videos, or maybe just one more. Okay, so now let's answer our last 3 questions. Yeah. Tell us about DesignCave and what problem were you trying to solve when you started it? Alright, in the beginning of the video I spoke about DesignCave, that is an NGO and we run training. And I said we have this APC Enlightenment Program cohort that we run. What problem was I trying to solve when I thought of this? I would like you to know that I had this idea since 2023 and I've been nurturing because I realized that people I meet during that, especially that year, I realized some people are not really interested in design. It was just the buzz around it. Some people don't even know what it was all about. And we've paid for, okay, sorry, I did not pay for any bootcamp or academy, but I know they've paid. And they always come back to me, oh, Tosin, please, I saw a design of yours, you did something like this, help me. And I'm always like, you've paid 40, 50, 60, 80, 100,000 to learn this. Then actually didn't want to work with anybody. Then I realized that some people don't know what they want. And I said, okay, why about I just have an NGO that run free training to enlighten people, teach people the first fundamental basics. And if it's something they're interested in, they can start or they can get on it. Do you understand? So that's what started DesignCave. Then I spoke with my friend on Yawan Kego. I spoke with her and she was like, oh, that's a very good idea. That what do I want to? I said, okay, I want to start this. Are you interested? She was like, no problem, I'm very supportive. Thank you. Shout out to Ego. Yeah, so and that's how we have DesignCave, and we are 2 years already. Next question. What has mentoring designers taught you about people and not just design? Oh, one thing he has taught me is people are not really what they say. By the time they come and meet you, Tosin, oh, to do this, I want to do this. By the time you start training or you start teaching or you start putting them through, you realize that they're not as passionate as you think they are or as you are taking it. Do you get? So for me, it has made me to see people as who they are. So when you come to me or when you reach out and say, Tosin, please, can you guide me? No matter how inconsistent you are, I cannot get angry because I just say that I've tried to take people as they are. It's not like design where when you see that something is not working, you can always Ctrl Z. Do you get? You can always ungroup. But for people, no matter the numbers of ungrouping or Ctrl Z you want to do, if it's not in them as deeply as it is in you, it might be very difficult. Yeah. So now to the last question. You write design articles as well. Why writing? And what do you hope people feel or do after reading your work? So what do I want people to feel after reading my work? I want them to see that they are doing their best. Because most of the design articles I write them in a very layman English. My design articles, my motivational design talk, yeah, and I also have a book on seller, talking about my writing articles, design details are doing the work anyway, where I spoke about different seasons in design journey. So what I want people to feel is they should know that they are doing their best. And like I said, some of my articles on Medium, on LinkedIn, are not just there to do aspire to retire kind of thing. It's me explaining design in layman English. So if you visit my LinkedIn page, you realize that I explain design in simple English. It doesn't need too many drama. So that's one thing I do. And he has always helped me and my students. So when I'm explaining something I don't understand, I just go to Medium, pick a link and share with them. And they get to understand me better because I break it down properly. So what I want you to feel when you read my article is feel you. Feel you. Realize that you're not doing too much. You realize that, oh, it's probably the English that's too much. It's probably the video that's complicated, not your brain. So thank you so much for joining me in this particular session of getting to know me. Like I said, this particular session continues because I have a lot to talk about myself so that by the time we are past this stage, you don't come back to who is this girl. So when you ask me who are you, I can always refer you to this video. Once again, thank you so much for joining me on Dhartos Talks podcast session. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.